Hey guys, it's Donovan and Ben. Just wanted to give you guys a little update on what we've been getting done. You know, lots and lots of cubes. I think it was 111 last week.
Yep.
That's how many cubes we built. We've got probably 150 more to build this week, as it hasn't ended yet. We also wanted to show you guys what we've been doing to make our lives a little bit easier and to get cubes built quicker. Let's see, down here on the table, we have got a bunch of things set up. As you saw in the video last week, this is the same table, but now we have these black boxes that we bolted down to the table. These will help us separate things. We've got cores, lots and lots of torpedoes. These are center stickers for the cubes. There's some fusion ones. Hardware, stickering things. We're going to put individual cubes in here for now. That's a lube one. Just, you know, getting organized so we don't have to get up and mess around for 5 minutes to find what we're looking for. The craziest thing, actually the best thing that we have right now, is this little guy. Basically, we have that mechanism, and let me pull this apart.
And there's two of them.
Yeah, we've got two right now.
Got one on each side. Want me to do this part, or do you want to do it?
I don't care. So what we can do now is if we just barely put the pieces together so they'll stay.
So this is a corner.
Right. So we've got a Zanchi corner right here. Look how little put together it is. We can throw it in this little contraption. Give it a good push down. Maybe I need to put it together a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Give it a good push down. Flip it over. And that's just about good. I mean, that saves our thumbs so much. I mean, as you saw in the last video, my thumbs were just torn up. They're a little bit better now, but that'll save us a lot of work. That isn't the original intention for those, though. When making the fusions, it's actually really hard to keep our pieces in place. For edges, it works the same.
So this is how we put the edges together.
Give it a good push down. The piece angles a little bit, and then when it pushes down on the piece, it's actually pushing on the axis that needs to have pressure so that the piece will be put together 100%.
Okay, do one more.
On the edge?
Yeah. So when you build lots and lots of cubes, it's thousands of these guys that we have to put together, and your fingers just end up getting raw by playing with them. So to put a tool in place to help, look at that, so happy, makes life really, really nice to get pieces together. And
you don't have to worry about squishing them all together now, you know, it's not a big worry. But on a fusion, oh, yep, there's a good one piece. So for a fusion, Donovan last week showed you guys what our method for building the fusions was. Thank you. What we can do now is we don't even have to hold the piece. We can have one hand doing all the work.
So just taking off whatever nasty burr is on that outside edge so that the torpedo can fit good.
And then
this is what's awesome.
We have it set up so that we can put the edge piece in like this. It's held together by these two white pins, and we can scrape the inside of it just perfectly. Now it's basically as hands-free as it gets. Do that, flip it over, lock it down again, and off you go.
I'll check the inside.
I've got the chisel there. Let's see, we got lucky with this one. No ejector pin bits that we need to chisel off. Hopefully on this one, yes we do. So on this one right here, we've got that pin right there that we need to take off. That'll block the torpedo from going in very easily. So the best way to do it that we have found is to just take a chisel on it and just give it a good scrape off. And there you have it. No more piece in the way. And then, since this one was not modded on the bottom, let's finish this one up. I'm still getting used to this chisel. I've used a different one before.
Then Ben and I do this part a little bit differently. He's left-handed, as you can see, so he usually flips the piece over to make sure that he's getting even pressure so that the rectangle is nice and perfect. I don't do a flip on the piece. I just do it one-handed. And again, the nice thing about these pins is no matter what he's doing with the little file there, the piece is not going to try to be opened up. So it keeps it nice and tight together.
So now we have the perfect square in the inside, just for a torpedo to fit in.
Okay, torpedo.
If I could get it apart. There we go. One little torpedo. As I drop it, there it is. Fit that puppy right in there. Yep. And bam. Easy breezy.
Yep, nice and tight.
Nice and tight and perfect and ready to go. I mean, that's just made our lives that much easier with building all these cubes for you guys. So we're trying to get all the cubes built as quickly as possible. Tonight we're planning on doing what?
Felix!
What's up, cat? Yeah, stretch. We're planning on doing about 50 cubes tonight, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, these steps, you know, they've taken time to get ready, but this is going to make us building cubes that much easier, that much faster.
Yeah, just nice and efficient so we can do them quickly. And then over at the end, don't know, these guys are all bolted down, like they're not going to move anywhere. Those ones are loose right now. We're not sure if we're going to bolt them down to the table. This one over here just has various tools that we use to get things done. And then over on this one, it's kind of like our stickering section to finish everything off. So we got all the boxes for the Lunhoys, the Zanchis, different size stickers over there. Yeah, that's what it is. Just a way to make things a little bit more efficient on our side so we can get them done quicker with those less wasted steps as possible. Every single time we have to get up out of a chair to go get a piece, we're wasting time. So we're trying to be as efficient as possible, but these little tools that we bolted onto the table here, I totally got lucky in finding these pieces. But man, they work absolutely awesome as a jig, just to hold pieces in place, so makes our life very, very easy. So, what else, Ben?
We've also been having a lot of people help us out. That's pretty new. Generally, it's been Donovan and I, but we've been getting a lot of people to help us out lately. And we really appreciate that help.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and just one more thing, because people were asking about this on previous videos, the Lingyang torpedoes do not require any modification in order to fit. The Lingyang, the tool that they built to actually manufacture the Lingyang was much cleaner on that back section, so there's nothing that needs to be done in order to get those torpedoes put in. These ones, as you can see, require a little bit of modification, and this is what we're doing for the fusion cubes. And we do have the files. Buy them in bulk. But yeah, so people that order the files, these are the files that you'll get with it. So we'll send one out if you so order it to make your modifications easier. But in the meantime, this is Ben on the camera, Donovan behind the camera, signing off, and yeah, we're going to go build some more cubes for you guys. Take care. Happy cubing.